Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you all my video game pickups for the month of March. My last video I had a lot of difficulty actually finding decent video games for my collection, but March turned out to be pretty decent overall, so let's take a look. I'm here today at my local thrift store and I find a cheap bundle of Transformer toys, a Toshinden VHS tape, and a mint Pokemon Gold and Silver strategy guide for only $5. Almost a week or so later, I find some decent games that look interesting. This Phantasy Star game for the Xbox requires your console to be modded and played on a fan-made server, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this one. Cruisin' World and Cruisin' USA I used to play a lot in the arcades back in the day when I was a teenager, so I had to pick this one up as well. I'm at the Salvation Army on a Friday afternoon, and I actually find an uncommon Xbox 360 game. This is Naruto, Rise of a Ninja, and it's actually a pretty uncommon game. It goes for around $40, and I usually never see this one at all. This one definitely slipped through the cracks. We got a couple of common games here, Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year and Gunslingers, all for the Xbox 360. Just wanted to point out a nice made in Japan Panasonic VCR I found at the thrift store. If you're into reselling, these specific brand VCRs are highly desirable, but I'm just going to keep this one for myself. So here's the thrift haul, a little bit better than my last haul in the previous video. Facebook Marketplace as usual has been pretty terrible, but the only decent Facebook deal I found was this strategy guide lot. All in perfect condition with the posters, except for the Resident 2 strategy guide, which is missing the cover. Resident Evil lately has been becoming extremely popular with the new game being released. I was definitely on the lookout for anything Resident Evil, including at the Toronto Retro Game Festival. I overall enjoyed the event, but every year there seems to be less video game vendors and more art sellers, toy sellers, cosplay events, and arcades. Usually I have to exercise extreme caution with my spending at these events, but this event in particular has been a lot less vendors selling video games. But I'm still happy with what I got. There was a ton of N64 games at this convention. I did see a lot of people buy up complete unboxed N64 games. Truthfully, I'm not super into N64 games. Out of all the games that I enjoyed when I was younger, luckily I found a lot of them at the thrift store. Eventually I'll make a video showcasing all my N64 game collection. It was definitely a large venue, but as you can see, only maybe 30% of the area was for video game sellers. Overall, I spent about an hour and a half at this event. So I did my shopping, and unfortunately there was nowhere really to buy drinks or have a meal. There was one pizza joint inside the warehouse, inside this venue, that had like a 40-minute wait line, selling overpriced pizza, so naturally you just want to get your shopping done and get out of there. So let's take a look at what I picked up. I don't hear people talking much about this game. This is Extermination, a kind of a Resident Evil clone, but I heard it's much harder than that franchise. These next few games I've been looking for quite a long time, so I was really happy to find them at the expo that I was at recently. This is Ring of Red, a kind of a RTS tactical game set in a alternate reality in post World War II. Really interesting concept. Next is Syndicate Wars. This is a very old school PC game that I played when I was a kid. To be honest, I don't know much about it, but it was pretty cheap, so I decided to pick it up and give it a try later on. Discworld is a classic point-and-click adventure game, kind of similar to the Monty Python comedy, so I was interested to try this one out. And finally, this is Wild Arms 2, a JRPG on the PlayStation 1. I've been looking for this for quite a while, but somehow I can't really find it, so I was really happy to find it at the expo here. And lastly, Wasteland 3 for the Xbox One. Just another tactical RPG game for the X. I played Wasteland 2 on the PS4 and I really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd give Wasteland 3 a try as well. So this is the entire March haul. If it wasn't for the expo, honestly, it probably wouldn't even be worth it to make a video, but I'm glad I went and I found a lot of cool stuff. And with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.